Alright, so this is the last way, or the other method for solving equations, or simultaneous equations, using elimination. So just another technique. Again, reminding you, simultaneous equations, when you solve them, you are looking for that point of intersection. Where are those two lines crossing? At what point are they equal? So that is the whole purpose of using these algebraic techniques. So elimination, by its name, is removing something so that you're left with one variable. So that is the key component of elimination. You still label your equations, but you're going to eliminate by either adding or subtracting. So we're going to actually combine the two equations together. Now, it works really well when you have all your variables on one side and a constant on the other side. So that is when we use this kind of form for a linear equation. So looking at question 1 first, I'm going to just highlight it in green so you know which one we're referring to in this question. Cool. So the first thing we're going to do is label our equations. So equation 1 is negative 2x minus 3y equals negative 9, and equation 2 equals 2x plus y equals 7. I'm going to add equation 1 and equation 2. So I write that as 2x minus 3y equals negative 9, 7 plus, don't want to have that, plus y equals 2x. Now there's different ways of doing this. I really like this method just because it kind of reminds you of, like, you remember to go systematically through it, otherwise you might forget something or lose something. There are other ways. Your textbook has a different way. This is just the way I was taught, and I like to pass it on to you because there's a bit of a logical sense to it. Anyway, so 9 plus 7 gives us negative 2. Our equal stays there. Negative 3y plus 1y gives us negative 2y. And here it is. Negative 2x plus 2x would give us 0 x's. Anything multiplied by 0 is eliminated. Look at that. We have now one variable. That is the aim of the game. So y equals, to get by itself, that's a divide by negative 2. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 is, lo and behold, positive 1. Now I'm going to check by substitution. Find x. Find x by substituting y equals 1. And I'm going to pick into equation, say, equation 2, only because it's got like less coefficients in the front. So that is 2x plus y equals 7, 2x plus 1, and that would give us 2x, this would be 6, and that would be x equals 3. If you have a look here, I have not done this stuff, my Starbridge training wheels, as I like to call it. That is still completely valid mathematical working out. And so there's nothing stopping you from transitioning away from using your arrows to showing your algebraic working out. Now I have my coordinates, x and y. So that is 3 and 1. And sub into equation 2, to verify solution. So that would be 2x plus y equals 7. Oh, by the way, I am doing that. Eliminate, substitute to find the other variable. So in this case, we eliminated our x to find the value of y, and in this case we're substituting the value of y to find the x variable. So that's what we did in this example here. Sometimes you might do x before y and y before x. Doesn't matter. Verifying using solutions, so that's what I'm doing here. Verify, so 2 bracket 3 plus 1 equals 7. 6 plus 1 is 7 equals 7. Left hand side equals right hand side. Happy days. So that is question 1. Sometimes though, if you have a look at question 2, so these ones here, you will see that I cannot, if I lined these up and I did an addition, I would get 2y, sorry, negative 2y, and I would get an x, if I'm adding or subtracting, whatever the case is, I'm not going to be eliminating a variable. So what I can do is I can multiply one of the equations to give us a coefficient that matches. So in this case here, I could double this equation and it would still be the same. It would still have the same values, but it at least then allow me to eliminate with this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is multiply. So I'm going to label my equation still, sorry. So equation 1 is still x minus 5y equals negative 17. That should be, not positive 17. And equation 2 is 2x plus 3y equals 5. So I've labeled my equations. I cannot combine these ones, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply equation 1 by 2. And if I do that, I take all of this and I have 2x minus 10y equals 17 doubled is 34 negative. So that now becomes equation 3. So I'm going to take equation 3, subtract equation 2. So I'm going to write them as 2x minus 10y equals 34, and equation 2 directly underneath it, 2x plus 3y equals 5. Subtract, so 34 minus 5 gives us 39. Negative 10y minus positive 3y gives us 13y. And 2x minus 2x cancel out, gives us 0x, and we don't need that. So here's my variable. X has been eliminated, and y divided by 13, negative 13 leaves us with y. Divide this side by negative 13 gives us positive 3. So then I take my y and I substitute it. So in this case here, eliminate the x variable to find the value of y. So it's the same with question 2. Now I'm going to substitute the value of y into one of my equations to find x. So sub y equals 3 into equation, let's go with 1. Equation 1 to find x. And that would be x minus 5y equals negative 17. X equal is 5, 3, 17, and that would be 15 plus, so that would be negative 2. Yes, x equals negative 2. Now, because I'm running out of space, I'm just going to write it here and verify solution by substituting negative 2, 3 into equation, let's say 2. So 2x plus 3y equals 5. 2 plus 3 bracket 3 equals 5. 2 times 2 is 4, negative 4 plus 9 equals positive 5. 5 equals 5. Left hand side equals right hand side. Ooh yeah, happy days, this has been verified. So therefore solution is negative 2, 3. Alright, what you're going to do then is you have a couple of questions to solve these ways. Please note as well that I multiplied only one equation in this one here. You can multiply both of them if you had numbers that didn't match up. So, for example, if this was a 3 and a 4, then you would use 12 as your number that you want to, so that you can eliminate, or, or 15 over here if you want to eliminate that as well. So, or if you want to prefer to eliminate the y's first. So, multiplication isn't limited to just one of your equations. So what you're going to do is pause the video. You're going to have a go at these questions, and for some reason, well, let me get rid of the tabs. So there's 5 questions there, and there you go. Pause, write in your exercise book. Don't forget to stay awesome. Okay, bye.